Give me a hell yeah. I said give me a hell yeah.
Give me what I want. Give me what I want. You know what I want. Give me what I want, or I'm gonna continue to hurt people you love. Give me what I want. Give me what I want. You know what I want. You just don't want to give it to me. Give it to me. Give me what I want.
We're gonna give you what you want.
That's not what I want. Give me what I want. Give me what I want.
Finally, The Rock has come back to the WWE or Denver. What's up, guys? AWA Warrior presenting you latest Smackdown, my sports wrestling channel. What's up? It's episode 81 of It's All About Wrestling, and this is a very busy week. Very busy week. A lot of stuff happened this week in wrestling. A lot of stuff. Oh, we got the AEW Grand Slam pay-per-view. Not Grand Slam pay-per-view, but AEW Grand Slam this Wednesday night. So we're gonna do a prediction show for that. But yeah, we'll get into that later in the night in the show, and then as the night goes on, later in the show we'll get to that. Invitations are going to go out, but we're going to talk about what else is there to talk about. Okay, Wrestling Week Review. Elias, Becky Lynch, Nia Jax, Jade Cargill, and of course, the main course of the show. The Rock shows up on SmackDown in Denver, and also that the match at WrestleMania of this year between him and Roman was actually supposed to happen, but didn't. And we're going to get into that. But here, invitations are coming out. So, as we get into that, please like, share, subscribe, please. Do all that stuff. Oh, no. And a lot of stuff to watch this out on Pat McAfee's show that he confirmed for himself. And as last Friday, when Brock was a guest on the Pat McAfee show, where he got to talk about, whatever stuff, whatever he asked him. They did ask him about things that he's not allowed to talk about due to the strikes, the actor strike. Rock said that he can't talk about that stuff, whatever he has coming, whatever projects, stuff like that, because of the actor strike. He said that. He confirmed to everybody that we all knew that he had filming Hercules. He filmed Hercules, terrible movie, but he filmed that Hercules recovering from an injury, 2 injuries. He confirmed he had 2 injuries from WrestleMania. One was the 2 was Cena. He suffered 2 injuries during the Cena match, and everybody always thought he had suffered 1 injury, but he confirmed he had 2 injuries from that match. And one of them did not affect his filming. The other one affected his filming, and it was not easy for him to film Hercules due to the recovery of the injury suffered WrestleMania of that year. That was in 2013, long time ago. Now, please like, share, subscribe, please. Yeah, but he did confirm he did confirm on Pat McAfee show that this was a lock for this year. And this is not something that came up around this last time. This was planning around, I think he said, in 2000, early 2021, 2022, around that time, there were early talks about possibly doing this for WrestleMania 39. And there's a lot of things that came in that interfered with that. Interfered with that happening because WWE was going through a huge transition in 2022 with the Vince McMahon stuff and Triple H taking over, and then in this year they were going through an ownership stuff. They're selling, and Endeavor took control. There's a lot of things that came into interference. Why this didn't happen? Why I think it was going to happen. Also, there's a lot of things. The Rock had some films he did obviously during that time. The Rock made it perfectly clear he can come back anytime and he'll fit in his schedule. He makes a schedule. The film for the movies he does, he doesn't fit his schedule. So he'll make, if he wants to come back to wrestling and do an angle for some time being, he'll find a way to make it fit his schedule. Not the studio schedule, his schedule. Okay. And he did apparently there was The Rock wanted this to be another huge difference was how long the story between the angle between these two would go. Now The Rock wanted it to be a bit of a story going beyond just one match, WrestleMania. But Roman just wanted to be a one-time thing. Because I think in Roman's case, he would feel like if they do one or two matches, The Rock would get a win in one of those matches. Roman would get another win in those two matches, and you have to do a rubber match. Roman just wanted to do an angle, just one match, and I think that's where things got off the rails, along with other stuff that came to play. Now, let me tell you something. WrestleMania plans. WrestleMania is not till like March or April next year. WrestleMania plans, you're going to start hearing WrestleMania plans this time of the year anyway. Mostly when we get to October, November. When we get to October, November, you're going to hear whispers of WrestleMania plans, the rumors are for WrestleMania. Those change as we get closer to WrestleMania. When you get to around Royal Rumble, January, Royal Rumble, February, that's when you know, mostly January, that's when you know you have more idea what's going to happen at WrestleMania. There's always rumors around October, November, whispers of what possible WrestleMania plans are. Remember, we've been talking about this. I've been talking about this last year. I have videos on The Rock and Roman facing each other at WrestleMania 39. And then once Royal Rumble hit last year and Cody Rhodes won, the idea of The Rock coming back is not happening. No, it can happen this year. It certainly can. But I'm not having The Rock come back to WWE and enter the Royal Rumble. Okay? I'm not having The Rock win the Royal Rumble in 2024. No, there's no way. I think that's actually going to be stupid. Okay, yeah, I do think that's really stupid if you ask me. Have him go through 30 man in the Royal Rumble. The Rock is past that. It's too big for that, if you ask me. He's not. No. There's no. Now, Is it possible? WrestleMania 40 is a 40th year from WrestleMania. 40 years of WrestleMania. 85. WrestleMania, right? Since 85, WrestleMania debuted. That's actually a pretty long time, right? It's WrestleMania 40 Philadelphia. And it did huge numbers. Definitely with huge numbers. But I don't know if it's going to happen. Honestly, I don't know what's going to happen. I think still the thing is to do is Cody Rhodes. I still think it's Cody Rhodes' story to tell to beat him to the throne Roman. Okay, become champion after successfully not doing so at this year's WrestleMania. I think the story is still open for him to finally overcome all that and finally be the one who takes the title off Roman. Because let's be honest, Roman the Rock does not need a belt on the line. Okay. And in my opinion, the only way to do Rock and Roman WrestleMania is how Roman lose the belt before WrestleMania. Because you don't need Rock and Roman to have the belt online because it's damn obvious, too obvious, who's going to win that match if there's a belt online. You know it's not going to be The Rock. Okay? You know it's not going to be The Rock. Dwayne Johnson. We don't need a belt. We don't need the belt on the line that match. That match is actually bigger than the belt. If you really think about it, that match is bigger than the belt. The belt in that match is basically second fiddle to everything else. Everything else with that story could be the whole bloodline, Samoan dynasty, all that stuff. Who's the top dog in Samoan dynasty? The WWE Samoan dynasty. Who's the top dog? Who's the alpha? Two alpha dogs battling out to see who is the chief, the real chief, the alpha, the chief of a family. You don't need a belt for that. The belt is basically, well, the belt is a prop, but in this case, it's truly a prop. Okay? No. But obviously the money is there. Obviously, it's the biggest match WWE could do right now, really, for WrestleMania. But I don't know. Man, I would love to see it. I would love to see it. I would love to see that match. I mean, if they could find a way to have Roman do double duty, I'd be okay with that. Okay with it. Have him lose the title to Cody on night 1 and the rest of the Rock on night 2. I don't know. But it's just interesting. It's interesting, man. It's interesting the stuff he came out on Pat McAfee's show, which is a good show. Great show, by the way. Right? The good show. Colorado. And then SmackDown that night. Pat McAfee returns to SmackDown. Austin Theory, and they had. Oh yeah, I know, Anthony. And Austin Theory's in the ring. Pat McAfee comes out, and Austin Theory, and Pat McAfee had a match at WrestleMania 38 a year ago, 2022. So they have history together. And Austin Theory is a cocky young jerk heel, right? All of a sudden, the Rock music hits, and that reaction, that crowd reaction, oh, nothing like it. Comes down to the ring, confronts Austin Theory. Austin Theory tries to be a jerk, tries to one up the Rock. Yeah. Try running, get the one up over the Rock. Yeah, like good, nice try. And the Rock is like, you're just an a-hole. You're just an asshole. And I just like what he did with the crowd, the Rock, Dwayne Johnson, the Rock. He told the crowd on one side to say, you are, and the other side to chant asshole. So he goes, you are, asshole. You are, asshole. You are asshole. And then he switched it up and goes, you are from this side and asshole from this side. You are asshole. You are asshole. You are asshole. Yeah, I said asshole 7 times in the span of like a minute. I know. And also there he tried to attack the Rock, go for the punches, but the Rock has the upper hand, he's stronger, gives him the spine buster, gives him the freaking spine buster, gives him the people's elbow, right? And goes boom. That was good to see. And then you got Pat McAfee, doing the same thing, doing the people's elbow. He was a little hesitant, a little slow doing it, but he did it. And of course, The Rock and McAfee all cheered the crowd, right? Now, don't get your hopes up right now. This is probably a short-term thing because The Rock was right time, right place. It was a coincidence. This was not. McAfee said that the SmackDown thing was not planned ahead of time. Okay, was not planned. Okay. What happened was, he said this today. What happened was, The Rock was invited for College Game Day. Okay, College Game Day is the college pre-show stuff, right, on ESPN. The Rock was invited to do as a special guest to make picks. So they came in a day early, right, to Colorado. You guys guest on McAfee's show, and you know what? McAfee made some connections with the WWE because he has connections with WWE, obviously, McAfee. The Rock is here in Boulder. Maybe we could find a way to get him to Denver and be on SmackDown. And WWE is like, you know what? Yeah, let's do this. So it worked out. But perfect, right place, right time. No, oh yeah. See, yeah, I know. Here's a good point. That's a good point. But I'm not going to talk about. I'm going to talk about it a little bit later about the bloodline in Judgment Day because there's something going to set up there. I don't know what it is. There's something there. Something between those two factions. I don't think Damian Priest can. I think Damian Priest has tons of potential. I think he might be a future champion, world heavyweight champion. He's tall, strong, and he is strong. Great moveset. And his voice, this is his tone. How he speaks, this is his tone. Speaks for itself. But yeah, and The Rock, and guess who? He's been back for SmackDown, right? He's been back to SmackDown for 7 weeks, 7 weeks. John Cena. The backstage segment, The Rock confronts John Cena. And they had a decade ago, 2-year feud, 2 matches at WrestleMania. And then that feud was based on the real life heat between the two. But that's all in the past. They're on good terms. They're friends now, and they welcome each other. Yeah, all that stuff about them not liking each other, that's buried in the past. That's all gone. That's been gone a long time. This was just not played for TV. It's all buried. Because there was legit heat with each other. That's why Black Adam meets Peacemaker. Okay. Now, How many years with The Rock? I don't know. If they plan, we'll see. We'll see. I'll give it a few months. I'll give it a few months if they to see if The Rock comes back on TV to see to do wrestling stuff, because we don't know for WrestleMania because they want to revisit the Roman Rock thing. Hopefully, and that was great. Rock's my all-time favorite wrestler, and I gotta, you know what? I gotta praise Austin Theory here. All the kids 24, 25. And you know what? I gotta give kudos here. He did not look nervous. He did not look like he did not look nervous. Like he kept cool, kept control. I'm sure he was excited to be in the ring with The Rock. I'm sure he was. But he kept that. He kept that, inside his excitement. I gotta give credit to that for to Austin Theory for keeping his cool and staying in character, being that jerk of a heel. Because I bet you deep down he was excited to be in the ring with The Rock. He probably never thought it was ever going to happen. He probably didn't think it was going to happen, but he did. And to be him WWE to give him the nod to be in the ring with The Rock speaks highly of. They speaks highly of you, that they like you. Okay, is that they respect you. Roman versus Rock. Cody versus John won't do anything. I don't think Cody versus John would work. Honestly, I don't like that idea. The only way you can make Cody versus John is say, the only way I could prove I could beat Roman the best right now is beat John the best of all time. And you got to make it a face versus face kind of thing, Cody versus John. Because there's no way turning either of them heel. And it could work. You got face versus face stories. Okay? And I wouldn't necessarily come feuds because feuds are usually involving a heel and a baby face who hate each other. But a face to face, I wouldn't call exactly a feud. Okay? You got to find a way. The thing is, Cena's and Rhodes just respect each other. I don't know how it will work. Honestly. I'm gonna print some. Excuse me for a sec. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that. But yeah, man, I'm excited, man. Well, I was excited, right? We got to see it. That was just a great moment. And that was even announced by WWE. It was a surprise moment. I guess the Pat McAfee guy, one of the people that work at Pat McAfee kind of ruined it. That moment, I guess, by letting it slip. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's The Rock, man. You can advertise him there, or you can shock people there. It doesn't matter. It's a fucking Rock. Okay. Football tonight, guys. So let's go next, okay? This is the next topic. Next topic. Which just kind of relates to this. In some sense, they're related. Nia Jax, who is related to The Rock, and Roman Reigns, same family, cousin of each other. Nia Jax has returned to WWE, and she made her presence felt by costing Raquel Rodriguez the Raw Women's Championship on WWE on Raw last week, and attacking the champion Rhea Ripley, and then finally giving Rhea Ripley the Banzai Drop, which is Yokozuna and Mickey Easy's finishing move. Unfortunately, she kind of botched the Banzai Drop. She didn't do it properly. The Banzai Drop. When she did it, she let go of the ropes. You're supposed to hang on to the ropes for leverage, because if you don't, you may actually fall on your opponent's chest and may actually break the ribs or the sternum, whatever body part around the chest and stomach. You may actually break your opponent's whatever body part, the bones, the ribs, whatever parts there, wherever, like Stevie Richards described. And some women in WWE do have, fake boobs, and obviously the silicone and all that, right? If you botch that move, if you don't do that move properly, you could accidentally have one of the silicone fake breast implants explode, and that's not good. That's actually pretty dangerous. And she did do the Banzai Drop wrong. You're supposed to see what she did here. Say there's imaginary ropes here. She goes like this, but she lets go. Okay? But what you're supposed to do is this, hold on to the ropes, and go down, still holding on to the ropes. She did not do that, which is dangerous. So once again, you go like this. Once again, what she did was this, and let's go the ropes. What you're supposed to do is go like this, and not let go of the ropes. And let me tell you, Rhea Ripley is a big woman. She's a big woman, so she could probably take the spot better than some of the other women, because they're a very small woman on the roster and very tiny small woman. And if they take that move like that and how she did it, you may actually kill the woman. You may actually kill somebody. One of them. If you take somebody like Liv Morgan, who is much smaller than Nia or Rhea Ripley, and if she took that move, you may actually kill her. You're not once again, you're not supposed to go like this. Okay? When I went like this, it means I let go of the ropes. You're supposed to go like this, holding onto the ropes. Yeah, it's pretty funny what I'm doing, right? I know it looks funny, right? Looks funny. Okay? I know. Don't go at me, guys. And this woman, her reputation is, right? She's been known to be not little. She's been known to be dangerous in the ring, not soft. She's been known to be kind of what's I'm looking for? Reckless. And she has injured a lot of women. Kairi Sane. Greatest babyface in WWE history? Probably Hogan. I'll probably say Hogan. And even though Hogan's a big liar, but he is the greatest babyface in WWE history. What was I talking about? But yeah, she's known to hurt. She's hurt like Bayley. She's done damage to Charlotte Flair. She's hurt Kairi Sane. She really hit Becky Lynch in the nose, and that famous shot of Becky Lynch in the crowd with the broken nose with the blood, look, and the blood coming out. She's really been known to do that, and they brought her back. I know she's lost weight. They said she's lost weight, right? She's lost weight. But does that make losing weight? Does that make her a better wrestler? Because my problem with Nia Jax, I think she doesn't know her own strength at times. Okay, she knows she's a big girl, strong girl, tall, big, and strong. But I think sometimes she needs to tone down her strength. I think she's too reckless with her strength. She doesn't know her own strength at times, and I think that's what hurts people. Okay. And well, let's see what she does. She's always going to be involved in the title picture. While else Jack, the champion, she'll probably have to go through Raquel Rodriguez. I'm pretty sure Nia Jax is still going to be the heel. It's still going to be a heel. She's never been good as a babyface. Maybe I could pair up with Reggie again. I'm a monster, whatever. But yeah, but she's back. I'll say this. Raw needed more women talent, definitely. More upper tier echelon talent. They needed more because SmackDown was really filled with great talent in the women's division. Raw needed that. So Nia Jax is kind of a boost, I guess, to the Raw women's roster. I really like the potential pairing of Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler. I love Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Their tag team and how Chelsea is as a carrier and all that, and how Piper's like, just give me the belt and I'll do this. Like she finds Chelsea annoying, but she's a champion. I really like that. Rhea Ripley is actually killing it, and the whole thing, man. Not just the women's champion, but like the whole show with Judgment Day. Judgment Day is really killing it right now. I do like how Judgment Day or Ray is trying to recruit Jay, or Jimmy to the bloodline. I do like that. Basically saying, the bloodline didn't treat the family. We don't have a leader here. Everybody's an equal in Judgment Day. In Judgment Day, he's trying to entice Jimmy or even Jay to join them, specifically Jay. And we know how this is the end. Jay ain't gonna join Judgment Day. Okay, Jay's not gonna join Judgment Day. We know it's happening, but they're gonna take their time with it, right? They don't want us to quickly have it solved in 2 weeks, right? I thought, right? So they're gonna take their time with Jay in the bloodline if he accepts your invitation to join. He's not. I don't think he's not. I think it's pretty obvious he's not. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now I do like the idea of Jay has to do the work to get everybody's trust back, like Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens. The only person in the Raw locker room he does have his trust with is Sami Zayn. Everybody else doesn't, especially like Drew and Kevin don't. They made his life living hell when they were part of the bloodline, when he was part of the bloodline, right? So why would they trust him? You're not gonna just immediately have it on water on the bridge and shake or hug and say, "Oh, everything is good." No. This is wrestling, man. This is wrestling. It doesn't work like that. So Jay's gonna try to earn their trust. Earn their trust. I like that idea. All right. I do like that. I'm watching the football game. I got Panthers and the Saints are on. I got 35 minutes to talk more wrestling, Before Raw comes on air, that's where we're gonna end it. We're gonna end it before Raw. That's the plan. What else is there? So I guess I'm doing my rest of the weekly review. Okay, I guess right. This is it. Part of it. SmackDown, like I said, the Rock opening segment. We got, maybe they're going to do something with Solo and Cena. Now, it hasn't been officially confirmed, but there's a show in Saudi Arabia in early November. They're advertising that Cena's going to be there. I would not be shocked if Cena does wrestle in the November 4th show in Saudi Arabia. I would not be surprised. And that's apparently Roman's next match. Title match. It's going to be in the Saudi show on November 4th. Now, I don't know they didn't say who the opponent's going to be, but they got to start setting up soon, right? To advertise that match, right? They got to start setting up the story going into that match once WWE confirms it. That Roman's going to defend his title at the Saudi show. I think it's Crown Jewel, this year in November. And it's advertised Cena's going to be. I think you think Cena's going to be there. It's obviously going to have Roman there. That's obvious. So Cena's definitely going to be involved. I still think Cena, if he is involved, he's going to be involved in the Bloodline match. Some of the Bloodline moves. So cool. I think it might be something with Jimmy. I think it's something with Jimmy. Okay. I really do like LA Knight gets the win over The Miz. And once again, Kevin Nash whips into LA Knight. I'm not going to go into detail, but he whips LA Knight again. Tears LA Knight to shreds on his podcast. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I'm not going to go into detail there. But LA Knight, I think it's down to Miz. Time to move on to bigger and better things for LA Knight. I really do think on WWE they're going to turn Drew heel. I think they might turn Drew heel. I think it's time for a heel turn for Drew McIntyre. Matt Riddle is supposed to be back today after being told to stay home for a week because of what's happened in not JFK. Was it I think in LaGuardia? What happened in LaGuardia with the customs officer, I believe. My man DL's here. Okay. Hey DL, what's up?
Yeah, I know I'm super late.
Yeah, well, I'm only going for half an hour anyway because
yeah, right. Yeah, a lot happened. A lot has happened.
A lot happened. So much stuff to talk about. Rock thoughts. We have to get that out of the way.
The Rock. Sure. It was a surprise. I wasn't even going to tune in to SmackDown. But then I was like, you know what? Not doing anything. Let's see what's going on. Denver, okay, let's see. Oh, Pat McAfee's back. All right. And then Lily just out of nowhere, if you smell, I'm like, oh, wow, whoa. Like, I was at a loss for words. I don't think anybody expected him to come back this soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm excited, but I'm a little wary because
I think it's just a one-time thing for now.
probably, but what I'm concerned about is they're probably gonna have him and Roman at WrestleMania 40.
Yeah, that was like he did confirm it. That was the original plan
Yeah,
at 39.
and I think they waited because they wanted to wait for the merger to be done.
Yeah,
So
yeah. But the thing is, I don't think he interact with the bloodline. He didn't. I don't think he interacted with
no,
them.
they're probably waiting to do that.
That's That's kind of strange, right? I mean, but yeah, I like if they could get something done between now and WrestleMania 40, if they could do something, because the problem with like this time last year is usually around like October, November when you start hearing WrestleMania rumors, right? Of matches going to happen, and they always change the deal. They always change it to get closer to WrestleMania. Usually, I say around Royal Rumble time. That's when you have a better idea what's going to probably happen at WrestleMania.
Probably.
And
I'm sure we're gonna hear about it when Roman comes back.
yeah, I don't want if they're gonna do the plan, don't have the Rock in the Royal Rumble.
No, I don't think they're gonna do that.
Yeah.
My only concern is what they're gonna do with Cody if it's gonna be Rock and Roman.
You know what? Just have him do double duty, Roman. Just like
I don't think they're gonna do it, but like I mean that would be a good idea. But
New Japan crap, man. I think in New Japan Wrestle Kingdom, doesn't the champion do double duty? If I'm correct.
sometimes, yeah. And I think the last time WWE did it was Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, it was. You could do like one night. Maybe they both get a title shot. One night, this guy gets it, and the next night, this guy gets it. Because I know in New Japan, the champion, doesn't always have to do double. No, the champion doesn't always have to do double duty because the champion could lose it on the first night. That the person who loses on the first night does not have to do double duty, right? The contender who wins the title in New Japan will do double duty because they have to wrestle on the second night of Wrestle Kingdom against whoever the number one contender is at the time. I think that's what they do in New Japan. The thing is, if they're gonna do double duty for Roman and both get a number one title shot, they're gonna have to incorporate Cody into the feud with Roman and The Rock, and it feels so out of place because how does Cody fit into like a bloodline feud? Because he doesn't really fall into a place like he doesn't fall into that story because there's so much story with the Roman and The Rock, not just from that they're in the same family and who's the alpha, who's the top dog of the family. But 2015, when The Rock helped Roman win the Royal Rumble, and what did Roman do? He did not win against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania that year.
Well, I don't think Cody really has to do anything with the bloodline at this point.
Yeah.
Let it just be about the title. That's it.
Yeah.
And then Rock will deal with the bloodline stuff.
Yeah.
It's all about Cody finishing his story. So let that just be the focus of Cody, like just defeating Roman. They don't really have to have.
Now, if they're this is a good point. If they do Rock versus Roman for the title, Cena versus Cody Rhodes at the WrestleMania is not a bad idea either.
Yeah, Cena and Cody will be cool too.
Yeah. And just
the only thing is, like, will we be waiting longer for Cody to win the title then?
Yeah, exactly.
Because, like, I don't know if we want to wait till WrestleMania 41 for Cody to win the title.
Like everybody's worried about now.
Yeah. Like, I'll say this, like, if they're gonna wait to give Cody a title shot, like, and say if Cody does face Cena at Mania, like, I really think, I think. Honestly, I don't really care if The Rock wins or if Roman wins. It's whatever. But like, they really need to like pull the trigger on Cody at SummerSlam next year. I don't want to wait until 42. I mean, 41 to do it. You
can't. Cody's over right now, so over. But he can't. The fans will be like, "Oh my God, we can't believe in this guy anymore," because WWE doesn't believe in him. They'll stop believing in him.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because WWE never really believed him in the first place, his first one.
Honestly, part of me was giving it like the benefit of the doubt, but like part of me, part of him is like, WWE is like WWE is like dirty, because like
Yeah.
I think in the back of their minds they still look at Cody being like, oh, he was part of the rival promotion. So it's like we're not giving that guy, not giving the AEW guy the world title.
So let's move on to another Samoan family member. Now, Nia Jax's return. Yeah, whatever.
2 thumbs down.
And she botched a bonsai drop.
Yep, dude, your first night out, and you already. I hope Rhea's okay. Like, man, even when she did that spot, like sat on her chest, the Samoan drop, it looked like she just legit fell on her chest.
Do you follow Steven Richards' YouTube channel?
No.
Oh, Steven Richards has a YouTube channel, and he dissects wrestlers and their moves, like how perfect their moves are, or how wrong the moves are. And he talks about Bret Hart. How Bret Hart's so good at doing the moves he does. How excellent at perfection his moves, his stuff. But he did one lately on Nia Jax from those past Raw, and how he tore into her about how she did not do the bonsai drop properly, and basically said how she could injure Rhea Ripley.
Mm-hmm.
And he basically said, like, I said this, if Rhea Ripley was a smaller girl like Liv Morgan or like Casey Calazero or something like that, I think she would kill him.
Zelina Vega. God.
Yeah, I think she would kill him.
Yeah. Yeah, like, man, I'll pray for that women's division. I hope they all have their insurance updated.
I did like this. The bonsai drop, right? Yokozuna and Rikishi did it, obviously because it's part of the same family. Nia's part of that family. Right, the bonsai drop, you're supposed to. She did it like this. Then let's go the ropes, right? You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to go like hold on.
Fell on her. Yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to hold on to the ropes, right? You're not supposed to let go of the ropes.
Right. You're supposed to hold like a certain amount of your weight.
Yeah.
When you land, you're not supposed to just completely just land on her and put all your weight on her.
I hope Jimmy goes to Jimmy is obviously the related. I hope Jimmy goes to Nia Jax backstage. I just hope it probably not happen. It probably didn't happen. So Nia, you did it wrong. My father didn't do it like that. This is how my father did it. Put the shoulder.
Really, I don't know how they approved her to come back without having her
kill her
fix her stuff.
Arguably the top draw on the female side on Raw, who's killing it with Judgment Day. Can you imagine? Judgment Day is so hot right now. But if she injured Rhea Ripley badly, Judgment Day I think would suffer.
Yes. Like
Dom especially.
Dom, yeah. I don't know how they approved her to come back and she's still making these botches. Like with the first day she's back, she's already being reckless. Like, and I don't believe that they're that desperate to have her come back to the division because once again, you already have so many other women on the roster that you're not using.
And you have a big girl right now who's better than her, Piper Niven. She's actually better than her.
Yes. So why are you bringing back Nia Jax?
Yeah. Well, please don't. I know people are suggesting, maybe she's part of the bloodline. Please don't put her in the bloodline. I don't care if she's related. So please don't put her in the bloodline.
Her being part of the bloodline does nothing for them. Nothing.
Yeah. Tamina's not in the bloodline. She's related.
No. And it's like, I'm sure they're going to have Ava Rain maybe one
Most
day.
likely.
I don't know. But like, man.
It's actually not a bad idea to get Ava Rain. That could actually enhance the feud between The Rock and Roman.
Maybe. Oh, actually, yeah. That actually could be. That would be interesting.
And she doesn't have to wrestle at all or anything like that. Cause I've seen her. She still needs a lot of work. I know she's been doing it here and there. She still needs a lot of work, but she'll need to have her wrestle at all in that feud.
Right. Man, I will say this. Nia Jax does look better. Like, it looks like she slimmed down a little bit. She's a little in better shape. So, like, I'll give her that. That's it. That's all I got for you.
My problem with Nia Jax is that she does injure a lot of people. I think she doesn't know her own strength.
No. Clearly she doesn't.
Yeah.
And it's ironic too.
Kairi Sane's coming back.
Yeah, I was about to say Kairi Sane's coming back. I bet she's like, nope, I don't want to go back anymore. Yeah.
I'm going to SmackDown.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
bet she is terrified right now.
I wonder Bailey's terrified. I wonder Charlotte's terrified. I wonder Becky's terrified.
Becky, yep, yeah, because she
Dude,
gave her a bloody nose.
I think Sasha Banks was like only 4 horsewomen. She didn't hurt or anything.
Mm. Good luck to Jade Cargill.
Yeah, I mean, at least. Oh, let's talk about that. So yeah, Jade Cargill looks like she's going to WWE.
Yeah,
She's done with AEW, the Rampage match with Christiana where she lost, and she's going to WWE. I think she always really wanted to go to WWE. I personally think she did.
yeah.
Look, she has her character done perfectly in AEW, and she's good at it, but she needed some work.
Yeah, even though I did think she improved,
She did.
in her later part of her AEW run. And I mean, I get like her contract was up at a certain time, but it was kind of, I thought it was kind of, a little bit shitty that they gave her last match for the TBS title against Chris Statlander on Rampage. Why
Yeah.
didn't you wait till Grand Slam? Like, why would you just put
guess-
it on a Rampage?
I guess her contract expired before Grand Slam. I guess I don't know.
It's a shame because like I would have like if she was gonna leave, I probably would have gave them that last match for on a bigger show like that.
Mhm.
But
New
it's
York.
whatever. Yeah,
No, she's obviously tall. She's strong. She has a look. She's definitely. She ain't gonna be once she's in WWE. She's not just gonna be a woman there on the roster. She's probably gonna be definitely something that can feature a lot because just look at her. You can't waste that.
true. I'm seeing the Becky versus. I mean, I'm sorry, Bianca versus Jade Cargill stuff. I can't wait to see that.
Oh yeah,
Or if they'll make them a tag team,
that's
they could see that.
Jade Cargill was their Bianca Belair in AEW,
Mm.
right? Homegrown and all that. It's just that Bianca Belair is actually better in the ring. Obviously, like Jade Cargill is more about strength. Bianca Belair the thing is this: Bianca Belair, like she's strong, but she's athletic and she can do it all actually, except she's not technical. But she could do high flying moves. She's strong. Like
And they both look like action figures.
yeah. That'd be how down the line. That'd be great. I mean, Jake Cargill, like definitely down the line. I can see Rhea Ripley, big strong girl versus Rhea Ripley against. Obviously, she's gonna face Charlotte. I'm sorry, like if you're gonna be a top tier women's division in the women's division, you're gonna face somebody like Charlotte. Obviously, you're gonna face Rhea.
Oh boy, I hope,
Asuka.
I hope like her ring ability gets a lot better by the time she faces Asuka or Charlotte because
Oh yeah, yeah. And I think she's going to the Performance Center. I think that's the plan to help her get her in-ring work better. And I think it's good because you could see how most of the NXT talent that have no wrestling experience at all. Like look at Tiffany Stratton, for example. No wrestling experience at all. Look how everybody's gonna know her as the next Trish. People call her like the next Trish Stratus.
who? Wait, what?
Tiffany Stratton. Because she's
Tiffany
athletic, she's beautiful, she's athletic, and she's actually pretty good in the ring.
Oh, okay, fair.
Yeah.
I think
Her and Becky had a great match.
she did. I don't know. Tiffany Stratton. I mean, she's pretty good. I don't know if the next Trish Stratus. I'm not sure about that, honestly. But
No, they said about Mandy Rose. Like,
Mandy Rose. Like I like Mandy Rose a lot, but I wouldn't call her the next.
well,
Trish
you know
Stratus.
what Tiffany Stratton is? Tiffany Stratton is what Mandy Rose was supposed to be years ago.
In what sense?
The beautiful blonde girl who could,
Oh, I mean, I guess. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Before the NXT stuff. Yeah.
yeah, before the Toxic Attraction stuff.
Okay.
But to me, what hurt Mandy Rose that time was I'm the Golden Goddess, all that stuff. I'm beautiful, I'm Golden Goddess. But you lost most of the time. You can't call yourself a goddess if you lose.
Yeah. But yeah, I didn't really care about the feud with her and
Naomi.
no the
Remember that feud with Naomi? That was so bad.
I don't remember it, so it's probably not that good.
That's the one she
But-
tried to seduce her husband or something.
oh yeah okay yeah.
Jimmy,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, just no. No. no, who is I forgot her name. The she was feuding with her at they had a match with her at WrestleMania at 36.
Sonya.
Sonya
Sonya.
Deville. Gosh darn it, yeah, Sonya Deville. I didn't care for that really at all.
Sonya Deville came out that strong. Like she's like people were really taking notice to her after that, but they really did. They have done a poor job of Sonya since. Because Sonya's really good.
Yeah, she is.
I think Sonya Deville is underrated.
I do too. I think she needs a little bit more personality,
Yeah.
but like she is pretty good in the ring. I'll give it
Yeah.
that. I don't know.
With Jake.
Do you believe
Where,
they're? Huh?
where do you think Jade Cargill is going to go? You think she should go to NXT or the main roster?
I could see it go either way. I have a feeling they might push her to the main roster. I think it really just depends what they say with her ring ability and her her
Yeah.
promo stuff. Like, I think it'll be better for her to start out in NXT until she gets better in the ring.
Yeah.
Where a match with Asuka and Charlotte would be great if she did, but like
Yeah.
I'm halfway expecting them to push her to the main roster.
Oh yeah, they're gonna. I don't. If she's in NXT, I don't think she'll be in NXT for long. That's what I think. She'll be there for a few months, maybe half a year at best, and then get called up because she's.
You think
I
she's
think
still called Jade Cargill?
I don't know if that's her real name. Is there a real name?
I don't know.
What's her- I don't know if that's her real name, but
Jade Cargill.
you know WWE, right? They like the
Yeah, sometimes they'll.
That is her real name.
That is her real name. Okay, they might. Then they might.
I
don't
think
know.
they should.
Yeah, I think they should keep Jade Cargill, but like sometimes they want to change the name for some reason
Or-
because of ownership
I
or
could-
something. Or
Maybe Jade Storm. She's a big Storm fan.
Jade Storm.
He wants to get Storm in the MCU. I'm like, sorry, man. And Storm doesn't have muscles like that.
Well, actually, there's some X-Men comics where she has some muscle.
Oh yeah, but just to be honest, she's not gonna get that role.
Yeah, I don't really see it. I don't really see it.
Like,
Also, she's pushing 40, so I don't. By
I
the
mean-
time they even do an X-Men movie, I don't know if they will want to do
no,
it.
they'll look more towards a WWE superstar to play a role in MCU. More likely, like Bianca Belair would probably have a better chance as Jade.
Oh, I'm sorry, she's 31. I apologize. I thought
As
she was
Storm, yeah.
40.
But like, I appreciate that she's a comic book fan. I appreciate she's into that stuff. But
like
wrestlers don't
acting
exactly make.
gotta be
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, she's actually pretty good on the mic, but
Yeah, she's pretty good.
it's hard for wrestlers. There's only a few wrestlers that are able to break through and become good actors, really good enough actors.
Right. I mean, I think Mercedes did do decent in The Mandalorian. And stuff like
Yeah,
that.
but she didn't do much.
Too much.
Especially season 3, she didn't like barely anything.
Yeah. But if they do change her name, please don't call her Jade Storm. I'm expecting something corny like that. Jade Storm. God.
I just keep her real name. Just keep her name.
Yeah,
That's it.
just Jade Cargill. You don't really need to change anything. It's her real name. Stick with it.
Yeah. And people like the AEW crowd will watch. AEW crowd does watch WWE. I'm sorry, but most of them do. And I think having her stay as Jade Cargill works best. Like, here's the thing: if MJF comes back to WWE, you're not gonna change his name.
No, they probably won't call him Maxwell Jacob Freeman. They're just gonna call him MJF.
Probably.
But-
I personally think he's secretly resigned with AEW, but I don't know.
Well, yeah, we'll see where it goes.
Yeah.
With this, how his AEW stuff goes. But like, I don't see him leaving anytime.
Yeah, he wouldn't be talking that on air. I'm sorry, like if you're running a company, I wouldn't want my talent to be talking that. If they're talking about, oh, I'm a free agent this year, free agent in a few months.
Yeah.
To me, that sounds like yeah, you're coming back. You already signed a deal.
Yeah. Another like name change I didn't expect to do, like Eli Drake to LA Knight. Like I was like, I didn't.
I like it better though. I think LA Knight sounds better.
I do like LA Knight better. At first, I was like, why don't you just keep him?
Oh.
Keep Eli Drake. It's worked so well.
I don't want a Kevin Nash whipped into it again today.
For what? For what?
Nothing original. He basically calls him nothing original. Like, oh my, I don't know. Let's see what Kevin Nash says.
I don't care.
I know. Why is it so long for somebody like him to get over?
Yeah, it's like it seems like they're starting to push him more, which I'm glad they're doing that. But like, come on, if the people love him, it's clear that the crowd loves him. Like he's the most over since Daniel Bryan. So
yeah,
it's like, take advantage.
And if he's whipping off The Rock and Austin or whatever, good, because it works.
It works.
If it works, why not?
Yeah,
everybody's done it in the industry.
Sells the most merchandise.
Yeah,
they're chanting his stuff every time. So like,
nothing original. LA now is a big fan of wrestling. You know what? Almost each wrestler takes inspiration from a past wrestler and they incorporate it into their character or whatever.
Yeah.
Move set. Each move. Some wrestlers to come up with a move that other wrestlers now use, right?
Yep.
DDT, Hurricanrana, suplex. Somebody come up with that.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I guess everybody does a DDT is not original then.
Oh my God, there's so many different. I didn't think there would be so many variations of DDTs, but there are.
There's like 100 DDTs out there.
Yep.
What else is there? So before we go, because we got like 8 minutes, so Jay, will he join Judgment Day? I'm gonna say no.
Hell no. No.
I mean, I think him going to Bloodline would be better because he have to deal with the cleanliness between Rhea and Dominic. Oh my God.
Yeah, like I don't think Jay fits in the Judgment Day. I'm gonna be very honest. And also, like they wouldn't do all this, this effort to split him up from Jimmy just to have him be in another faction.
What? And I have an issue right now with the Judgment Day always mentioning Bloodline when the Bloodline's in shambles. Because if they were in shambles, this is a perfect time to do a feud with them.
Yeah, you're a little late on that. Like,
yeah,
it's like, what, you're gonna have the Judgment Day against Solo and Jimmy?
Yeah,
and Roman maybe.
Yeah,
like,
and who are the faces of that group? Like of that team?
Oh, Judgment Day.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like,
or. I don't know. It's like there is no leader for what.
How can you cheer Dom? You know how LA Knight has like the largest reactions?
Yeah.
Dom's up there in the other way.
Oh yeah. Yep. I haven't heard a crowd boo that hard for someone in so long. It's still happening. Still happening.
You know those back and forth promos we have whoever up against. You could barely hear what they're saying.
I know. I'm like, Jesus! I want to hear him talk. Hold on a minute. Like they won't even let him speak.
Shut up.
Yeah, I mean, okay, it's great that he's getting this much heat, but I actually want to hear him talk. I actually want to hear him do better on his promo stuff.
Yeah, he can't tell if he's doing better on his promo stuff. Nobody can hear him because of the crowd.
Nobody can hear him because of the crowd. It's like, I know we hate Dom, but like, come on, just let him talk a little bit.
This much?
It's like, I mean, okay, I get the stuff with Ray like was bad, but it's like I don't think it's like to the point where it's like they boo him this hard. I didn't expect this.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's insane, man. It's insane the reaction Dom gets. God. What else is there to talk about? We're going to end it. Yeah, I'm glad Jade Cargill. I'm excited for Jade. She was one of my top.
She was one of your top what?
One of my top. Like she was a top of my list of who I see jumping to WWE from AEW was Jade. Top of my list.
Yeah, my only other thing about that is I hope someone comes in and fills that void in AEW, which I hope Mercedes will be that person.
By the way, before we do this, want to do AEW Grand Slam predictions for Dynamite?
Sure. which
I'm
looks
actually
like a
looking
really
forward-
good show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have like the match cards, the graphics. So I'll just read off
I think I
Wikipedia.
remember. Yeah, I think I remember a majority of them.
MJF versus Samoa Joe for the AEW World Championship. I'm going MJF,
Obviously,
but
MJF.
but MJF is going to come out sore as hell. He already is sore from his neck and all that, but Samoa Joe's going to beat the living shit out of him.
Yeah.
He might find a way to cheat. Like, even though he's a babyface, this is still MJF.
Yeah, he's like a
Yeah.
tweeter.
Yeah. So I definitely got MJF, and I think we both agree on that. We got Saraya versus Tony Storm. Now I guess Tony Storm is out of the social outcast. It kind of like made it known last week, I guess.
Yeah, which was kind of odd because Tony still walked out to the Outcast theme.
Yeah.
I
don't
know.
I love the crazy Tony Storm. Love's just going nuts. She's losing her mind.
Oh, I like the crazy what's her name? She reminds me of Marilyn Monroe, a crazy Marilyn Monroe.
I like how she always throws her shoe a day after she leaves.
Yeah. that was funny. That's
good thing she doesn't hit her.
Right.
You got Saraya, Tony. I got Saraya.
Saraya. Yeah, I wouldn't take it off her that soon.
Chris Jericho with Sammy Guevara. This match is based on, they're having problems with each other. This is a way to like get it out of the system to make up. I honestly don't think that's gonna happen. I think
it's gonna be prolonged.
Yeah. And
I think Sammy should win.
I do too. It's the right time to put Sammy over.
Yep.
If Jericho's been doing that though. He's been putting people over. I think this is the right time. I got Sammy here, but this is not gonna heal anything.
Nope. I think we're gonna see a rematch, maybe at Wrestle Dream, maybe at Full Gear.
Wrestle Dream, yeah.
Yeah, Wrestle Dream. You hear that they're going to try and do 12 pay-per-views a year.
I did hear. Oh, I forgot to talk about. Yeah, I heard they're going to try to do 12 pay-per-views starting next year and have 8 on HBO Max or something.
Which that's completely fine. That's completely fine.
Yeah, because I don't want to pay like $50.
Yeah, I'm not paying $50 for 12. Like do the math. That's a lot of money.
That's WCW forced WWE to do that because WCW was like in the 90s went to like lot of pay-per-views a year, and WWE had to call it a force to like go to like 10 to 12 pay-per-views a year because WCW was doing that first.
That's one of my other concerns with the merger with TKO is like because UFC does like pay-per-views bundles and stuff like that. I'm wondering if they're gonna force WWE like out of the premium live thing on Peacock and like have them pay like a pay-per-view price again. I'm hoping that won't happen.
Yeah. So we got Claudio versus Eddie Kingston for the Ring of Honor Championship.
And Eddie Kingston better win.
Yeah. Strong Openweight Championship. I hope Eddie Kingston win, but I might think they might prolong this to like final battle, whatever the one is in December, where Kingston finally gets the win.
Oh, I mean, I guess that makes sense, but like it's gonna be in Eddie's hometown. Like Grand Slam, so it's like,
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, either way, I mean, now hearing that, I guess it makes sense. But like,
Kingston, they book Kingston like the type on AEW. They book Kingston like the type he gives his all, but always ends up on the losing end most of the time.
Well, I think they've been protecting him a little bit as of late.
Yeah.
Because like he didn't get pinned in the Stadium Stampede match, and he won. He won a couple matches on Collision, stuff like that.
Okay, so next we got Jon Moxley versus Rey Fenix for the AEW International Championship. I think it's pretty safe to say Moxley's ain't losing it here. Yeah, Jon Moxley's winning here.
My only thing is we already saw a match with them on Dynamite, so it's like. I mean, the match is going to be great, but it's like I wish they didn't just give it away on Dynamite a couple weeks ago. And
so night 2 is to be a Rampage. Honestly, Collision should be night 2, but whatever.
Yeah, why is there no Collision Grand Slam? Probably because it costs too much for them to have 3 days of them being in that stadium.
So we got Christian Cage versus Darby Allin, right?
Yeah.
And Sting, Luchasaurus, Christian Cage, Luchasaurus, Darby Allin. I think I got Darby Allin Sting to win here.
I think it's going to be Christian and Luchasaurus.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Then you got the Mogul Embassy, Brian Cage, Bishop Curran, and Teo Loyona versus The Elite, Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, Hangman Page. You know what? I think I got the Mogul Embassy to win here with the help of Swerve.
Or yep,
Because this is just beginning.
yep. Which will lead into whenever Hangman and Swerve have their match.
Yeah, definitely. The Acclaim, Matt Caster, and Anthony Bowens and Billy Gunn. This is for the Trios Championship versus Dark Order, Evil Uno, John Silver next round. Yeah, this is no.
Yeah, obviously the Acclaim's gonna win. I feel bad for the Dark Order, man. It just seems like they don't know what to do with them still.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I really don't know why they're still a group. Honestly.
They probably want to keep them a group because of Brody.
Yeah. But unfortunately, a lot of people left that group. Like, I think there's only 3 members.
Yeah, like Stu, like dude, they lost momentum instantly when Stu left.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, but I'll say this: I loved my favorite. I mean, I'll say this before we end because we're gonna end in a minute because while it's on, I love this. I love this character, this charisma. Waddy Strong was showing. Because he's been known not to have like he's been known to be dry, right? Charisma, like he had no charisma or anything like that. But he's finally like showing it for like, the first time, like ever in this story with the Kingdom and stuff. Like in Adam Cole, he's finally showing personality. That's the one thing he's been known not to have. Like Dean Malenko, you know, Dean Malenko's always good in the ring, but what did Dean Malenko lack? Everything else.
Yeah,
that's Waddy Strong. But yeah. So while it's on, Cody's coming out. I guess he has an opening match.
Okay.
Plug your stuff, man. Go ahead.
Y'all can find me on IMDL. I talk about movies, shows, and everything in nerd and geek culture. I'm gonna have a Disney cast review up for Elemental coming up very soon, and gonna review the Netflix One Piece show at some point when I wait for my friends to finish it. And then other reviews coming down the pipelines. Trying to catch up with the Star Wars shows as well. That we haven't talked about, and yeah, we'll talk about Ahsoka when it's done. But yeah, that's what's coming down the pipeline. Want to hear my crazy takes on things? Check out my channel.
Thank you for that. Check out the channel, guys. With that, like, share, subscribe, and comment below. Whatever, when the stream is done, you can comment below. And yeah, thank you guys. Take care.
Bye bye.